Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as France. So in our last episode we started meeting some much heavier resistance against both Germany and Italy. Germany is trying to push back, but we have this very good geographical defensive feature that we have lined up behind, which is helping us out there, I think. But we're also losing at least one of these battles here on the Italian front. Just one, as it turns out right now. They are, sending a lot of divisions against us, okay. We do have air superiority now, though, which was a problem for a while. So that's good. However, they are attacking us from multiple directions. And we have the decryption advantage. We are trying to get some reinforcements in here to this province specifically, so let's see if we can do that. Okay, another thing as well, we just did finish researching our plane upgrade, which actually it turns out is not a direct upgrade. We were previously using tactical bombers for close air support, but we now have the level 2 close air support for the same role. So unfortunately, switching over the production line to that is going to lose us more efficiency than would otherwise have been the case, but I guess we'll probably just go ahead and do that. We do have plenty of air experience, so we can get a variant, which we will do, I think. Let's see. We don't want to go down in reliability. And this doesn't decrease the range at all. Well, I don't know if the range is that important. This is quite expensive to do. This is an extra 100 kilometers, I suppose. Okay, well this seems alright to me. I think we'll save that and start producing these. So obviously drastically dropped the efficiency there, but that's okay. We'll get it back up eventually. Oh, let's check on what's going on over in Southeast Asia as well. Okay, we have surrounded the forces. Let's have you guys, well, mostly surrounded them. Let's have you guys come in here where I don't think they have any troops. Let's see if you can get across the river before they line up against us. Why don't you come across to here as well, if you can. Okay, we have landing craft, so we can now conduct much larger naval invasions if we so desire, and that might be a good way to deal with Italy as well. If we're going to meet such heavy resistance trying to just press down southwards on a narrow front, we could maybe try going from two directions. We could do a naval invasion in the south, which may be worthwhile. I don't think we can bring in reinforcements from the south there, unfortunately. Fortunately, the other two battles do seem to be going okay. Alright, for our next research then. How are we on higher levels of our existing support battalions? We're a little bit ahead of time, but not too far. So I'll get one of those, I think. Alright, hopefully you guys can get in here and help out before we lose this battle. Not quite. Well, I guess we can just try to attack in there. We'll see how that's going to go. Apparently we're already doing that. Alright, let's try to use some of these to help out. There's a keyboard command that lets you tell them to help out in the battle, but then return to this province. I think it's Shift and right-click. It's probably not Control and right-click. We'll try that. I think they're committing a lot more divisions up here in the north as well. We do have one more Alpine division of our own on the way up there. This isn't somebody attacking us. No, it's somebody fighting one of our allies. Okay. Oh, they've landed quite a substantial force over here at this point, which is not good. Alright, well, why don't you stop trying to attack across the river like that? He's going to try and attack me across the river, which I guess is okay. Let's see if we can do anything useful here. We won against one there. Alright, well if we have both of you attack into this province, that's actually not a good idea because you're going to leave this one undefended. We could have you attack across there and then you are going to be attacking across the river, but maybe that's okay since we're going from multiple directions. He's going to be able to hold out just fine, apparently. Okay, we have mechanized equipment 1, which we will probably start producing at some point. It might be time to start going for weapons 3. Slightly ahead of time on this as well, but may as well get started. Alright, so we've only lost the one province here from our initial advance, but looks like we might lose another one. We just commit more troops here, but that might not be a good idea. I think we should maybe just try to cut our losses a little bit and retreat back to maybe Milan. We can hold on to Milan and possibly Genoa and have a shorter line to defend. That seems like probably a good idea. Because we're not really gaining anything by holding the additional territory up here. Alright, let's draw a fallback line and see if we can retreat to... Let's see, we'll take this province, and keep Genoa. So we do have another army in here, this pink one, which I guess we should move to the French theater since that's where they are. I want to make sure that they're pulled out as well. Delete that too. Alright. Let's do it. Okay, so there are no divisions assigned to this front line anymore, that's fine. Just manually retreat from these battles at this point. You guys aren't retreating yet, okay. And I think we got everybody? Not you, okay. What are you guys doing? Don't go that way. And you also should not be going there, I don't think. Why don't you just come back here? Alright. I think that's basically where we want to be. Well, you guys don't want to be out there. So I assume they'll come and reclaim this territory quite quickly here. And we will just give it up to them. It seems like they have just moved a lot of their forces out of here, so they're kind of happy to let us hold the territory that we're holding. Maybe. I wonder if maybe they've redirected troops to our northern front. They don't seem to be facing as much resistance over there at the moment. Okay, so we got extra research gain efficiency, which is good. Let's see. I guess we may as well advance on air doctrines, though I don't think these are going to be too useful to us right now. Naval doctrines. I think we're doing okay on naval stuff. I guess we stopped doing land doctrines for a while, so we can probably go back to this. So more planning, more organization, more breakthrough. Even more planning. I think we'll actually go down the assault side here. I do like all of the planning bonuses. Alright, we've got capital ship focus. So we can get improved screen ships or naval doctrine. We may as well do that, I suppose. Where are we having resistance now? Still in Alexandria, which I'm not going to be concerned about. Oh, I guess we still have resistance here. Our other cavalry brigades did arrive, but they aren't covering that area. Let's see, can we cover the whole coast with just these 3 brigades? Or 3 divisions, rather? Let's find out, I suppose. Was it there, or was it... Yeah, it was here. we'll see what happens. And we still have resistance here. So if we have additional cavalry to add to that, we should do it. Guess we could pull one back from the front here, but don't particularly want to. I don't think we've researched military police, which also would be useful, I guess, but it's maybe a little late to be doing that now. Well, let's bring one back from the Italian border. Let's see if 2 can do the job. Ooh, Italy's having a naval invasion. I say that like they're having a party, but actually the US is invading them down south there, which possibly explains why they pulled a lot of troops away. And potentially is good news for us. It may give us an opportunity to push back again and reclaim some of the territory that we just had to retreat from. Is this the US also invading Germany? Apparently so. Alright, we have no divisions assigned to the front line here. I guess we can delete the fallback line and have you guys line up there, which I guess has no practical effect, but it is important if we want to order them to advance at some points. I think Germany has pulled troops back from their line as well. We're now showing up as stronger here, and just looking at the numbers, they don't have as many as they had when they were actively pushing against us. Which I don't think necessarily means we should try to advance further up here or anything, but we should perhaps consider it. Okay, I think we're going to go up to the next level of conscription. Service by requirement. This is going to reduce factory output and increase training time. But I think it has to be done. So let's see, what's a better way that we could potentially advance into Italy? I wonder if we just went here and didn't venture north of this river, whether we could hold off a lot better. Maybe even cause them some troop movement issues. If we get all the way to the coast, then they can't easily transfer troops between the peninsula and the rest of their territory up here. Though I assume they could probably transport them by sea easily enough. It seems reasonable. I'll probably just draw an offensive line there and gain a planning bonus in case that seems like something that is a good idea. We'll go there maybe. Apparently we think this is a good idea already. But we should at that point be relatively safe from attack from the north. We have the river, it goes right up here, so that it would be along the whole front. Seems like a decent idea to me. And we could maybe start pushing south towards Rome and Naples. Seems like they've repelled the US naval invasion. Speaking of naval invasions, we should possibly consider preparing one. Let's see, we have some Spanish divisions over here. We do have some other divisions from this army somewhere. Oh right, we had one down here. Can you get across there? Yes, you can. Not sure if there were some elsewhere. We have air wings with no mission. Well, that seems to have 0 planes in it. Okay. So we should potentially just remove it? Okay, we'll just remove the air wing then. And how's our production of our new planes doing? Our total need is filled because we haven't actually assigned any of these to any air wings yet. But we probably should. Maybe not there. Let's see what we can do here. So we have 20 of those so far. We'll just move them all over here. And I'm not sure where I just put them. I think here? Oh well, we'll find them sometime. So once our other division gets up to this army, we'll have a look at doing a naval invasion. We can do it with 40 divisions at a time, I believe. We may as well start planning it at least. It's plus 40, so maybe it's in addition to the existing 10, so 50 perhaps? We'll see, I guess. So we are filling our needs for infantry equipment finally, which is great. Still upgrading tanks, so maybe we should assign some factories to this. And also increase our production of close air support planes. Alright, so let's just assign this army to here. We are over the limit that he can successfully lead. So I guess we could promote him. Which means he loses his existing bonus and 1 or 2 levels, I think. I think that's okay. 1 skill point. And we'll use this army to potentially do an Italian naval invasion. You guys all come and hang around down here. So we may as well start planning it immediately. We'll go from Nice, I suppose. So if we're going to be pushing here, we don't want to put our other army too far away because we'd like to be able to join up probably quite soon, or maybe we do want to put them all the way down into the south. I think we'll be pretty well favored anyway because we'll be sort of trapping them between 2 fronts, so maybe going to the south is the better idea. So if we just land maybe south of Naples, we'll try to take this port quickly. Then we'll maybe try to capture the territory in the very south of the peninsula. Okay, we'll see how it goes. So they will start planning this, which will take 101 days. We are still holding on against the German attacks just fine, which I think we can probably do more or less indefinitely. I've not been paying attention to what's going on down here at all, so let's check in. I think they've landed more. Okay, well, let's see. If we use this many divisions to attack here, we should be able to take this province, I assume. And at that point we might want to just try to take the port. Obviously that's where they have the most resistance, but if we do that then we've cut them off from supply. And we've essentially won. We're getting a little bit low on oil. Well, let's see. Put 3 divisions in here and we'll maybe try to cut off the divisions to the south by pushing through to the coast. I'm not crossing a river there, so hopefully that'll be okay. Yeah, I've also just realized that we have a whole province there that we're not defending. So instead, why don't you come around there? This is 2v2 now, so may not go well. But we can always pull out if that's the case. We seem to be winning. If slowly. We may just need to bring more troops over here. Well, we'll keep trying to do what we're doing. It looks like our plan to maybe try and take some of this Italian territory is not going to work out because the UK has been doing it. That's fine. We have enough stuff to deal with right now anyway. They're still trying to attack us here for some reason, though they do not have the numbers to ever win any battles there, it looks like. Yeah, I was thinking this would eventually start going in our favor once more of our ships arrived. Alright, well a lot of you guys are maxed out on your planning bonus, but I don't know if we want to do this until we also have the naval invasion prepared. Yeah, we won that battle, that's fine. We do have a few new troops built, so we'll assign you guys to this... Well, we haven't actually assigned them to an army, but we'll just group them all up over here. And it looks like Republican Spain is maybe doing better against their naval invasion by now. Maybe they'll learn their lesson about not just giving away all of their defensive forces when they need them. Okay, well we're about out of time for this episode, so I'll leave it here for now and we'll continue next time. So thanks for watching and join me again then.